Hey guys, and welcome to the Farm and Pastor's Wife. Tonight we're having pizza. We're having baked ham and pineapple pizza, and no store-bought crust this time. Usually I do use a store-bought crust, but we're trying something different. So stay tuned. Okay guys, so let's get the crust going since we have to take care of that first. What we're going to start with is a full cup of all-purpose flour. And I'm just going to put it in my mixing bowl, right like that. And I'm just going to whisk up any lumps that might be in there. Now, I have 2 eggs here. I'm going to just kind of beat them up. Actually, before I do that, let me go ahead and put the salt in. We're going to use a teaspoon of salt. I'm going to put 2 teaspoons of Italian seasoning in. And we'll save some of this Italian seasoning for this, just to kind of sprinkle a little bit on top. I shouldn't have got my whisk wet, but I did. But we're going to just whisk that salt and Italian seasoning up. And we're going to pour in our 2 eggs. And we've got 2/3 cup of milk. Now I've got my oven preheating to 425. So that was 2/3 cup of milk, a cup of all-purpose flour, 2 eggs, a teaspoon of salt, and 2 teaspoons of Italian seasoning. Now I'm just going to mix this for a little bit and get it good and smooth and the consistency good. Now this is not the kind of pizza dough you're going to want to throw up in the air and stretch and like they do on TV. Alright, also in this, I'm just going to give it just a dash, just a sprinkle of some garlic. Just a little bit. Now this is not going to be like a pan crust, and it's maybe a little bit thicker than a thin crust, so we're gonna see. Now y'all see my lovely well seasoned but clean pan. I don't know how these cooks that use pans over and over gets them so clean, because I just can't do it. I mean, it's clean, it's just seasoned, well seasoned. So I'm gonna spray it really liberally with bacon spray. I'm going to be sure to get every crevice. Alright, so just as soon as my oven comes to temperature, we'll pour this up 425 degrees. We'll stick it in the oven. We'll put it in the oven at 425 and let it bake for about 20 minutes. It will have a second bake once we put the toppings on, but this is just to bake the crust. Okay guys, so the oven is preheated to 425. Lovely pan is greased. Let me see if I can readjust you guys. I hope my phone don't fall out of that thing into the batter. That would be lovely. And see, this is not a pizza crust you want to throw up in the air. You would have a mess. This is a 10 by 15 cookie sheet pan. Now, this is not my recipe. I got this off of someone else on YouTube. I can't remember who because I've been watching several people here lately cook. And I'm just gonna make sure everything's covered. Unfortunately, my pan is not 100% flat. All right. This is going to go down onto, it's not at the bottom of my oven, but it's the next to the bottom rack. So I'm going to stick it down there. We're going to put it in for 20 minutes and set my timer. So we'll talk about our toppings while we're waiting on that. If I can find part of my toppings. We have a local pizzeria here in Asheboro called Sir Pizza. You know, and we just love their ham and pineapple. And, well, we love all their pizzas. I love their pepperoni. I love their deluxe. Love them all. Isaac, my son, likes their taco pizza. It's very good. And I am not even thinking that this is going to be anywhere close to Sir Pizza's. However, it will be good for a home pizza. So we've got the crust in the oven. I just bought some deli type ham. Not in the deli. I bought it in like it's already prepackaged. Bought it at Aldi. I have sliced up this ham, cut it up into bite-sized pieces so we can just sprinkle it. I also just bought a jar of pizza sauce. This is Classico, but I saw several different brands there. I also have some mozzarella cheese to go on top, and then I'm leaving out my Italian seasoning just to kind of sprinkle over the top. And then we have pineapple. Even better. So we're just going to make this a good pizza. So I'll bring you back just as soon as my pizza comes out of my pizza crust comes out of the oven, and then we'll finish up making the pizza. Okay guys, the pizza crust is out. I got it a little too brown on one end, but that's okay. We're going to go ahead and fix it, and I'll leave that in. Also on the pineapple, I must have got pineapple chunks. I thought I was getting the tidbits, but so get the tidbits, don't get the pineapple chunks. I'm just taking a knife and slicing these up. I hate I got the crust too brown on this side, but it's okay. It'll still be good. All right, I'm gonna stop for. We're gonna have cell phone pizza. Hang on, y'all. I'll get my hand out of the way in just a second. Okay, let's try this again. Cell phone pizza. I'm gonna back it up. Okay, the first thing we're gonna do is put this Classico. It smells good. I'm just going to pour a little bit on. I'm going to get my offset spatula. I got it too brown over here. I'll eat that side.
No, I wasn't. I was just watching.
It's really brown over here. This is perfect over here, but I should have got it out much earlier than I did. There's Judabug carrying his fishing pole around. His Uncle Bubba got him a fishing pole.
Which is his great uncle.
His great uncle. My brother.
Y'all got to taste the pizza first.
We about had cell phone pizza again. I'm gonna not turn it down. You hear Judah laugh? He thought it was funny too. Alright. So now what I'm going to do, let me put just a little bit more right there.
You can't see.
Hmm?
You can't see.
Oh yeah, you can't see. I forgot. Alright. So now I'm going to sprinkle the top with, you want to hold it and film for me?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm not chewing gum in the camera here.
I'm going to take mozzarella cheese.
Let me
Oops,
just take it
mozzarella
down.
cheese.
Yep, Mom.
Hang on. Hold it the phone.
Okay.
Just and leave it turned around that way. No, hold it long ways.
Okay.
Long ways.
I'm going to, but I'm flipping the camera. Or can I flip the camera? So I can
You're
see.
gonna have to stop filming and then. Alright, so I'm just sprinkling some mozzarella cheese. It makes me sad that I got that side dark.
Did you make your own dough?
Huh?
Did you make your own
I
dough?
did.
Wasn't here for that.
I did. And I got one end too dark.
It'll be alright. You like your stuff burnt anyways. She eats
I
burnt
don't-
popcorn.
I do like most
She
of
likes
my
her
stuff.
toast like really, really dark.
I like burnt potato chips.
Yep.
I don't know if I want my pizza crust burnt though. Alright. So we're going to stop there. Here's the ham I sliced up.
Hear Judah playing the piano.
See, things happen. Even when you're somebody who barely cooks all the time. Things burn. Things happen. So that should be a lesson not to ever get upset if something goes wrong because it happens to the best of us.
So who are you mad at?
Hmm?
Who are you mad at?
Yeah. They always say, you know, you're mad at somebody if you burn the bread. I'm not mad at nobody. Myself for burning the bread. Alright. Now I'm going to sprinkle some pineapple. We may have to cut up some more pineapple.
Yes, pineapple does belong on a pizza. For those of you asking that question.
Yes, it does. It is delicious. If you've never tried it, don't knock it until you've tried it.
We've also found that we like banana peppers on certain pizzas.
Mm-hmm.
Like a pepperoni pizza.
Judah singing. He's
Make your
playing the
tongue
guitar
smack your
and
brains out.
All right. Have I missed any spots?
Maybe that corner over there.
Yeah, the burnt corner. Let's cover it up. All right, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to sprinkle just a little bit more cheese to kind of hold it on.
Can't go wrong with extra cheese.
So it's going to have glue on the bottom and glue on the top. All right, and one last thing to make this thebomb.com. We may just take a knife and cut the edges off all the way around. And I'm going to take some Italian seasoning and just sprinkle over the top. Now we're going to stick this back in the oven.
Can y'all see that?
Back in the oven just for long enough for the cheese to melt. And for it to get ooey and gooey. And I'm putting it on my normal rack this time. That may have been what went wrong. I don't know. I just know I burnt the edge. So, now it's cleanup time. I'll bring you back just as soon as the pizza comes out. Okay, I have cut off this end corner. I should have got some more stuff back here. And as you can see, it's a pretty thin crust. And we're going to try it. And I need, yes. Caroline is an amateur. Videoer. It's hot.
Zoom in on that string of cheese.
It's actually really good. Oh, y'all. If I just hadn't burnt that in, it's really good. Mmm. Even the crunchy part, that burnt part may be pretty good. Because this is, you know, this is a good pizza. We'll get Bryant's reaction in just a minute. Okay, there's our salad and there's our pizza. We're going to see if Bryant likes it. Okay, Bryant's got his piece. And we're going to see what he thinks. Minus the edges. Y'all just take it out a little bit sooner than I did.
How long did you leave it in?
20 minutes.
Yep. 17 would have done it. Looks good. Good fiber. The crust is good. Definitely a keeper.
Definitely a keeper, y'all. Even with the extra crunchy edges, it's a keeper. Y'all have a good night. Thank you for watching The Farming Pastor's Wife, where if the grease is hot enough, you can fry anything. Bye, y'all.